Dharmendra ji, we want to thank the famous group, Global, for bringing you over here to the UK ahead of what will be one of the UK's most elaborate and extravagant Bollywood events. And you're the first one to inaugurate that. How does that make you feel?
I think I go where the love is. So I have come.
Your fans today have flocked from Switzerland, Australia, Scotland, France, Germany, every country, you name it. And they're here to see you today. How does that make you feel?
I'm grateful to Almighty. I'm lucky to win so much love. And I go wherever I get the love. So I think I've come here just for love.
That's lovely. You mentioned you have visited the UK before in 1965. Was that for a movie that you were working on, or was it just for a leisurely visit?
That was a transit. I was going to Alaska, Anchorage.
Okay.
So I wanted to break my journey. So during that, I felt it's so beautiful. It's some fairyland in Rutland water. Oakham. When I was just driving yesterday, I was seeing some beautiful clouds. Surmai दूधिया बादल और लंबे दरख्तों की कतार और रास्ता ऐसे बता रहा था कि जैसे कोई बूझी बुझारत है, कोई सुनी पहेली है, कुछ ऐसा लग रहा था.
For our English audience, would you be able to translate that for us?
Lovely clouds.
Lovely cows.
Slightly grey and beautiful tall trees, lovely green farms, mustard farm and all that.
Yes.
It was quite exciting because I'm basically from a village. So countryside I love wherever I go.
Okay, well, since we're on the subject of weather, we hope you have received a warm welcome into the UK, because we all know our mausam bada beimaan hai. We never know what the forecast is going to be.
How will you make it understand to English audience?
That our weather here is very notorious. Very unreliable. We never know what to expect here in the UK. But we hope when you arrived here in London that you were visited and greeted by a warm and welcoming family. And I'm sure you'll expect that later on this evening for the main event. Now, I'm sure a lot of people will be thinking it, but by God's good grace, for the age of just a little over 80 years old, you look amazing. How do you do it?
I don't consider about myself how old I am. I make it other way around. I make it 38 years instead of 83.
You certainly look 38. Uncle.
So why to count? Just be happy, healthy, strong. Live it.
And you mentioned you're in a village back home, and I know your farmhouse is very precious to you. Is it your homegrown methi? Is it your avocado tree?
Exactly. I love films. I love to be an actor, but I'm extremely happy when I go to my farm. I see all this. I feel I'm getting some big trophies. This tree, that tree. It gives me excitement. It gives me life.
What's in full bloom at the moment?
These is vegetables. Organic.
Okay.
I have my own cows, my buffaloes, own what you call khad. So it's easy to grow.
Hanji. Uncle, while you're here in the UK with us, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm always in search of love. Any lovely place attracts me. Same, I'm getting it here, still searching for it. That craze for love, and it will never stop me. I'll keep going.
Is there any other city that you visited in the UK before? Or is there anywhere you're going to visit now while you're here?
I have so many memories with London. I can't count. I can say In countryside, it looks like a fairyland,
Yeah.
lovely small villages, same small church, somewhere small restaurant, somewhere small bar. So I enjoy.
I can definitely recommend you the best restaurants to visit here, but everything else that you hinted, I'm not sure I can help you there, Uncle, because we want to keep you fit, healthy and strong.
Yeah.
So what are your plans when you go back home then?
Again, go to my farm. I'll be in the company of my cows, my buffaloes, my pet dogs, my caravans. So I have made a house on wheels. There's so many things to enjoy.
Yeah. Dharmendra ji, I can't sit here, interview you without mentioning Sholay. One of the world's most iconic films, one of your most iconic and memorable films. In fact, it was only March around this time last year, where another venue hosted a newly formatted 3D version of Sholay so fans could experience again on the big screen. It's definitely, a testament to the enduring success of the film. I don't think anyone ever expected it would be so great on the scale it has. How has Sholay impacted you?
To me, definitely a big hit, but I have enjoyed my life with ups and downs. So it was a high wave. It took me up. Again you go down, again something comes, go down. But this is the highest wave.
Okay.
So one can notice if somebody is swimming in the ocean.
Amazing.
There Dharmendra is swimming. So I enjoyed my role also on the water tank, after Basanti, after Jai, after everybody. I'm after everybody.
And how is your dosti with Jai?
It's good.
Yeah.
Friendship is some nice word to speak also, to feel also.
Now, there's probably a very, very rare portion of our audience who's going to watch this, but Jai is none other than Amitabh Bachchan, so that's what we mean by your dosti with Jai. And you made one of the most memorable and iconic songs, Ye Dosti. Did you think that it would take off in the way it did at the time, and that it would have such an evergreen, eternal success?
Because the film was a big hit. So everything looks big. A small character of Samba, no, he doesn't say a single word, yes. He is noticed. So the same way song is also noticed. But if those who have seen my Dharamveer, to Saat Ajube is duniya mein aathवीं apni jodi, thodi si, that's also a beautiful song. I'm with on the horse and Jitendra. That was a nice,
a lot of
But because Sholay is a landmark, so everything looks bigger.
Absolutely. You featured in a lot of my favourite songs from 70s and 80s. One of mine I'd like to mention is Pal Pal Dil Ke Paas.
Oh, yes, that's good.
It's always been one of my favourite songs. My mom and my dad, I think, they've really ingrained a lot of the retro 80s, the golden era of Bollywood since I was a child growing up. So as much as I love and enjoy English music, I'll dedicate a large portion of my life to the golden era of Bollywood as well. But there are so many that I love to listen to, and I think it's the meaning of the words. The lyrics are beautiful.
Yeah, so, it's well written, well composed, well acted, well directed, choreography, every moment, the situation. It's so good.
In the industry, there are so many remakes of films or reimaginations and covers of songs like Aapke Nazaron Ne Samjha. That's had so many variations over the years.
I think it's one of the best songs for me.
But it stood the test of time.
Aapki Nazron Ne Samjha with Mala Sinha, a newcomer with a very popular here in that time. And she was good with me, and I enjoyed that song.
It was beautiful choreography.
It's a very beautiful song.
Even if it was black
it's
and
like,
white.
Like honey, something pouring into your ear, something nice.
What is your favourite song? You must have a favourite song that of your own that you like listening back to, whether it's a memory or it transports you back to a time.
My favourite song is difficult to just select it. There's so many.
Yeah.
But my first song, my first film, Dil Bhi Tarah Bhi Tere, it's not only my favourite, but it was very popular in the very beginning when I joined the films. So there was Radio Ceylon. on बिना का की पैदान पे नंबर 1 रहता था मुझको इस रात की तन्हाई में आवाज ना दो वो साज ना दो आवाज ना दो तुमको भूला ही नहीं लाख भुलाया
You've made a lot of films with co-stars, popular ones, there's been a lot of A-listers that you've worked with in the past, but is there one in particular that has given you a different perspective or a different meaning to life while working with them? Whether it's a co-star or your director?
I think I used to teach them different things.
Okay.
They learned a lot from me.
Okay. What sort of things would you impart? What wisdom did you bring to them? For any budding actors or actresses out there, what would you say?
What I'll say about them?
How would you inspire them to pursue their own career in acting?
I would love to do with everybody on some role. If I get chance, I think it will be my pleasure. You must have noticed Clint Eastwood doing Bridges on the, what's that film, with Meryl Streep. Such a beautiful film.
With Meryl Streep?
Bridges on the Madison County something.
Oh, it's not coming to me, Uncle.
Oh, it's just see this film.
With your recommendation, I definitely
Yeah, I love to play that kind of role.
Yeah.
But anyway, urge is always an urge, never goes.
What?
And it's my beloved, acting is my beloved.
Yeah.
Sometimes she goes off and make her all right. I go off, she makes me all right. तो मोहब्बत में होता ना लड़ना झगड़ना तो ऐसा होता चलता रहा. For the last nearly 6 years now. So we are still in love with each other. Though we fight sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes drink too much, he says, you go away. Sometimes I don't get the chance, so it happens.
Can we look forward to you featuring in any films anytime this year or next year? Are you working on anything back in Mumbai?
Well, there are a few things in my mind. I am writing poetry. I feel like picturizing it, making some small stories. There is something very true in it. It's when I say my poetry, it's not mine, it's your heart.
Yeah.
I speak out your heart.
Yeah.
I speak out everybody's heart. So it touches. So I love to do that, and I will do it.
Yeah.
Plus, we are in search of some good subject to play.
Is it hard to find a good story in
It's very,
Bollywood
very
now?
most hard thing on the earth is story.
Yeah.
Once a totally bankrupt producer was just walking on the beach. Juhu Beach, have you seen in Bombay?
No, Uncle.
No, you must see. So while he was walking, he just kicked something.
Yeah.
There was a bottle. And there was gin in it.
There was gin in the bottle.
Gin came out. What can I do for you?
Yeah.
He said he was hungry and poor. I want this car, that bungalow, this room, that room, everything. So he got him immediately because jinn is known for that. You know jinn story about it?
No, uncle.
You don't know. It's a
Nope.
very old story in KG class. We used to. Anyway, the producer asked him, get me a good story with good screenplay. Please, I'll be happy. I want to make a big hit film. The jinn never turned back. He's still searching for it somewhere.
Really?
So you got it, what story means? Really new, because it's very difficult to find a story. Even jinn couldn't find.
Wow. You seem very passionate about the filmmaking industry and all of the different variations that, constitute what a good film, what a good story should be. When was it in your life you realized you wanted to be an actor?
I never knew till 9th standard. I was a villager, nobody, and some people sometime rarely come to talking about cinema. And I said, what is that? What cinema is? They said, the picture speaks. Picture speaks. So I said, picture speaks? Must be some calendars on the wall. So somebody must be moving the lips. So that's all. That was the only thing I knew. For then later, because my father was a school teacher and a father, so very strict. So they don't allow us those days to go to cinema.
Okay.
So first when I passed my matriculation, I was away from my parents. So I saw the first picture, Shaheed of Dilip Kumar. When I saw him, I don't know what happened to me. I was lost. I was in a different world. I was thinking about them. Who are these beautiful girls? That handsome person is singing this. He belongs to me and I think I belong to them.
Yeah.
I must go and join them. So his name is Dilip Kumar.
So,
His first picture I saw.
Anji.
So since that something started in me, just to be, actually, it's a human nature to be loved, to be liked, to be admired. So I started loving those people, admiring them. So I wanted to be loved and admired same way.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want? I think everybody, and nothing like show business.
Exactly.
When you get it, chance, so you can come out with so many beautiful things.
And you'll definitely feel that
You
love.
can touch the heart of people. Mostly I did it only to be loved, not for money or anything else.
Yeah.
I was happy I wanted just one Fiat car, one small flat. But then it went on.
You mentioned that you do it for the love and appreciation from your fans who you're going to meet later on. But I want to know, just as we come to the end of the interview, there's been a lot of biographies made by your fans, and I want to know, if your fan had left the last page completely blank for you to write your own message in, for your fans to read, what would you say to them?
It's the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Beginning. When he ends it, I'll say it's the beginning.
That's beautiful.
Still a lot to write.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Uncle. I don't want to keep you too long because there's so
I
much to
know.
look forward
Thank you.
to later on.
Are you happy?
Absolutely.
I am also happy.